right, thanks for tuning in. Today we're looking at strings. We've got two paragraphs here. And what I want to do is I want to look at the stock symbols and I want to grab them and put them into an array. And we're going to do that using regex. So thanks for tuning in and let's get started. Okay, so we've got a string. First one is up is string 1, and we're going to use the match method, which is going to target what we just talked about. And I'm going to use the global and multi-line flag to do that. Which basically means we're going to grab the whole string and even the new line characters. And I'm going to do A through Z range, and I'm going to do one or more capitals within that range. And we'll just output this to a console.log. And what we'll get is all the capitals, but we have to narrow it down because I don't want the exchanges. And I don't want capital T over here and capital H. All right. So I like to do the things that are, I think, most challenging and then work backwards. And here we're dealing with special characters that in regex, like a colon and a parentheses, could be part of capture groups. I use this site here, by the way, called regexer.com, and that site is great for, it has a little cheat sheet, so you don't have to bother memorizing everything. And what I just showed you was the range, and then the quantifiers, one or more of something, right? And so here we have it. We want to first get this situation. So if I just did this, it would include the search, but it would definitely help to narrow things down. It would bring me closer to these symbols here, but I don't want the colon. So that's where we could use a lookaround, and that's a capture group that enables us to, first we start with a question mark, and if you do less than and equals, it means look before this condition here, and don't include it, but just consider it, and when you do that, you get what we want. So all capital letters that come after a colon. And then we want to use the pipe to say or, and now we're going to look for ones that are between two space characters. And that would be the same type of deal. You would be doing this kind of thing. So we would say less than equals is look before a range, and we'll put that range right in here, one or more capitals. And we're going to say \s to mean we want to, not an actual S, but the special character S, which signifies a space. And then after, we're going to use the equal to say look after this range of capital letters and target another space. And that's going to give us what we want. There's an F in here for Ford. And it targets everything we're looking for. And so if you don't use that look ahead and look behind, it'll still target similarly what we're looking for, but it's also going to include the spaces in the result like so, and that's not what we want. All right, so that's why we use those lookarounds, and you'll see it in here, but they don't include looking behind, which they should fix that, but they don't. And now we have to deal with duplicates. There's a number of ways you could do this. I'm sort of a lazy person. I am a lazy person, so I use the set object and convert this data type into an object, because when you use the match method, it takes a string and converts it into an array. Now we're taking it and turning it into an object, an iterable object that will remove any duplicates. So that ensures you won't have duplicates. And then we'll use array.from, which is an array that will take a array-like object or list, like a node list you could use, and it'll turn it into an array. So in this case, the set object then becomes an array again, and that basically makes us done with this. And just as a sanity check, we'll run the second string just to make sure it works. We've got C, which is for Citibank, VRAX, no duplicates. It's targeting these guys too, Coin, Nicola. And yeah, that's it. All right, so there we have it. We've got our lookarounds. We're using the match method, and you could use like a number of different things, but this is, like, to me, a pretty clean solution. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you've come up with. If there's like if you're using like a large data set, for example, maybe this is not the best solution because you're converting a string into an array, and then you're turning it into an object, and then you're turning it back into an array. And every time you change like the data type, that could maybe there's a cost to it. So I'm not sure about that. So yeah, definitely let me know if you have a better solution, or if you like this one. All right. So if you like content like this, and feel free to like and subscribe. That would help the channel. Trying to grow it. Otherwise, thanks, and until next time, take care.